right, so time for today's message from the Morning Man, and it's called No U-Turn. Now, a few years ago, I took my two favorite aunties to lunch after Sunday service. And on my way to drop them off after our meal, we got stuck in traffic near the Achimota Golf Course. It was a scorching hot sunny afternoon, and our delicious dinner was threatening to put me to sleep. The last place I wanted to be was in some slow-crawling queue, pressure cooking in my own juices at 38 degrees Celsius, all the while daydreaming of a nice long siesta. I decided to turn around and find another route. But being the sucker for democracy that I am, I asked my passengers for their opinions. Stay the course and hope it starts moving, or turn around and figure out another way. Just give it a little more time, please. We might be moments away from the bottleneck, so just stay in line a little longer, was the answer I got from my aunties. So I did. And just as predicted, over a minute later, the car started moving again. Everyone heaved a sigh of relief. I, of course, started thinking, how many times in the past has my impatience caused me to turn too soon? How many times have I given up just before succeeding? How about you? How often have you stuck with a course of action, a project, a program for ages without result and abandoned it at the last minute because the payoff is taking too long? There are examples of giants among us who became successful only because they stayed the course. Nelson Mandela was given several opportunities to renounce his political position, do a U-turn and walk free from prison. But he had a dream that was too big to give up on. So he stayed the course, and 27 years later, he walked out of prison and changed the world. Who doesn't know the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders, who took his fried chicken recipe to 68 different restaurants before one of them agreed to use it? If he had given up after the first restaurant rejected him, or after the second, or the 10th, or even after he was told no for the 67th time, KFC would not exist today. There are many other examples I could cite of people who made it in life through sheer perseverance and stick-with-ability. Who said it's not a word? It is now. But the example I want to give more than any other is yours. I want to be able to tell the world your story. I want to talk about this moment, on this day, when you heard this message and decided never to give up. You know, sometimes all we can see are the obstacles before us, the excellent reasons to give up and go home. I could not see beyond the traffic that day, and so I just wanted to give up and turn around. But there's someone who sees the big picture. He sits above all the traffic, all the obstacles, all the stress, all the people saying no to you, all the contracts you're not winning, all the exams you're not passing, all the visas you're not getting, all the loans you're being denied. He sees what you are going through, and he knows where you are in the queue. The only thing you need to do is keep going, keep doing what you do, and let him do the rest. Nelson Mandela had no idea when his vision of a meaningful freedom on his own terms would come, but he knew if he gave up and turned around, then it never would. Colonel Sanders did not let the continuous no's get to him because he knew for a fact that if he stopped knocking on restaurant doors, if he didn't keep going through all those no's, he would never find that one yes that he knew was out there waiting for him. That's faith. And it is all you need to keep going. Your breakthrough might be today or next week or next year, but the only way to find out is to stick with it. You can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. In the same way, you can't achieve any goal unless you're actively working towards it. My name is Joy99.7FM, and in order to win it, I must be in it. Good morning, Ghana.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and hits 103.9 FM in Accra.